If you're anything like me, you probably shy away from things that are deemed as trendy or like popular on Instagram and TikTok. What if I told you there are some trends that are actually more helpful than they are harmful? Hey guys, my name is eToro, aka ICU Glam, and I am your resource for all things beauty, wellness, and vibes. So do not forget to hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if this is something you want more of. And without further ado, let's get trendy. So today we're talking the top 5 wellness trends that are going around online that I think you should really try and get a hold of. I know sometimes when you hear the word trend or things are really viral and popular online, someone like I would run away because they seem to feel a little bit gimmicky most of the time. But honestly, there's a wave in the wellness community online that I think it's actually really helpful and beneficial for people to jump on. So I've kind of like rounded up the 5 that I think are most important to you. First one being community-based wellness. There has been a rise in movements and community and wellness clubs worldwide. People are joining running clubs, they're joining swimming clubs, they're joining all types of movement and wellness clubs. People are doing it and falling in love with it. Not only is it building their wellness and their fitness and helping them create and develop really good habits when it comes to moving their body, but it's also a form of socializing and building community that a lot of people haven't had an opportunity to do. I feel like the pandemic forced us to start living a lot of like individualistic lives. Like we didn't really lean on community in ways that years and generations before did. But movement clubs and social clubs that are community based have really given people that opportunity to not only be fit and be healthy, but do it with others who are like-minded and others that may have information and things to share with them that they probably wouldn't have a chance to experience otherwise. So if you get the opportunity, you have any community-based wellness clubs, things that you're interested in, doesn't have to be running. I know running is really popular. If you like walking, I've seen walking, I've seen swim. These are things that I'm obviously interested in, so these are things that I've been privy to. But there are so many wellness clubs that you can join that will build community and will embrace you and will show you a really good time while being well. Especially if you're someone that cares about your mental and emotional well-being, community-based wellness groups allow you to have a space where you'll be embraced and uplifted in a space that's comfortable for you, right? We join groups and community groups that are based on levels of comfort and places that feel like home for us. And when you join these groups, you get a sense of home, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of shed layers of things, whether it's wellness, whether it's fitness, or whether it's just like emotional escape. So consider joining a community-based wellness group today. Second on my list of the top 5 wellness trends I think you should take a part of this year is AI-powered skincare and beauty. Now, this is a world that I feel like has really yet to be unlocked and tapped into, but there is so much potential for you to enhance your beauty and your skincare through AI. It's actually crazy. There are AI programs that can actually provide you with skin analysis online that will actually allow you to have tailored skincare routines all done via AI. Now, these are things that typically, historically, really, you'd have to go and see a specialist for. Dermatologist, esthetician, whatever your preference is. They'll do a consultation and they'll provide you with your skin analysis and the formula for really how to treat and tailor your skin. Guys, AI is doing the things that we were doing before. You can use AI, even like ChatGPT and those sorts of platforms. You can use them to tailor your beauty routines. If you want a new facial routine for oily skin at home with products that you can buy at your local drugstore, you can be very specific and say, I'm looking for a skincare routine for someone with oily skin in her mid-30s who wants to shop at CVS and has a budget of $50. AI is trained to help you build out those sorts of things, and it's amazing. You should really start considering taking advantage of it, as most of these platforms are free. But there are some amazing things out there. There are even companies like L'Oreal who are building skin-specific AI programs. AI is really changing the way we look at our skin and our beauty. Third on my list of the top 5 wellness trends I think you should start embracing in 2025 is the use of adaptogenic ingredients. If you're not familiar with what an adaptogen is, it's an herb or a mushroom that helps your body adapt to stress, hormone imbalances, or just helps improve your overall well-being. There has been a rise in the use of adaptogens, and I've particularly noticed because I have personally used adaptogens for years. Companies are not falling behind. They are including adaptogens in things like drinks, snacks, foods, recipes. Adaptogens are going viral online because they're a way for your body to get a natural stress reliever or improve your body's calm without the use of substances like alcohol or tobacco or all sorts of recreational things people may typically use to feel those levels of calm. It is said to be believed that adaptogens, when used safely and properly, can help you get that natural feeling of like woosah, without that like bad kind of like heavy sinking feeling or that guilt of doing something that maybe you probably shouldn't be doing. Adaptogens are known to help increase your immune function, help you get better sleep, reduce your cortisol levels, increase your stamina. Overall, they've been proven to kind of help your body do its thing. Why not hop on a trend that'll help you be a more calm version of you? Some examples of great adaptogens that I've personally used, there's ashwagandha, which I know we're all kind of familiar with. There's lion's mane, there's reishi mushroom, there's maca root. Do your research. This is not medical advice, of course. Before you try or do anything, make sure you seek medical professional help. I'm not a medical professional. I'm only giving you the advice of things that I've learned and I've known along my journey. But adaptogens, a plus. Fourth on my list of the top 5 wellness trends I think you should embrace this year, sleep optimization. Everywhere you go, everyone is talking about how they want to get the best sleep of their lives. If you go on TikTok and search, how do I get the best sleep of my life? You will see tons and tons of videos of people using all sorts of mechanisms, tips, tricks, drinks. They're like sleepy girl cocktails or sleepy girl mocktails. People are doing what they got to do to get great sleep, and it is for great reason. Studies have proven that people who sleep better do better. You are better, you function better. Sleeping well allows your brain to get to its maximum level of function, a maximum level of capacity. So you just have that opportunity from the very beginning of your day to do more, grab more, learn more, and be more. Optimizing your sleep and just sleeping better in general allows your body that chance it needs to at night to regenerate itself. So do what you can to sleep well. Whether it's including adaptogens before you go to bed, there are a lot of sleepy girl mocktails and things, as I mentioned, you can find recipes for online. I'll try and link the ones I can remember down below. But there are tons of ways and tons of supplements and just tons of natural things you can do to induce your body into sleep and into good, healthy sleep. Sleeping well also directly links to your fitness levels, right? We cannot be our best, strongest selves in the gym if we haven't gotten enough rest, if our cells have not turned over, if we haven't like set ourselves up to function as strong as we possibly can. Like, we're in max out season, as I like to call it, especially right now, like these few months before summer. Most of us are in our max out season where we want to max out in our health and wellness and fitness goals. So when summertime comes, we are our sexiest, hottest versions of ourselves. So you need to sleep really, really well and fully in order for you to do that. So why would you compromise your sleep for anything? Fifth on my list of the top 5 wellness trends I think you should embrace this year is holistic healing and herbalism. You must be living under a rock if you have not heard or seen the wave that there has been in herbalism and holistic healing, which makes my heart so happy, because if you guys have been following me and you've seen my previous videos, you know how big I am on holistic healing. Holistic healing is important to me because it focuses on treating the root causes of problems in totality as opposed to just treating the symptoms. I think we've been raised in a culture, if you've grown up in the West like I have, there's a culture that you're raised in that teaches you when you're not feeling well, you've got an ailment or something is wrong, to treat the symptom, but never really get to that root cause. I've been able to treat issues and problems that I faced, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, at their root through herbalism and holistic healing. It allows you that space to support your body, your mind, your spirit for long-term wellness. Those of us who are looking at holistic healing and herbalism are looking at long-term wellness. We don't just want short-term results that are going to make us feel good now. We're looking to see, how can I maximize my body? How can I give my body what it needs in order to function as best as it can long-term, right? We want to live long, we want to live healthy, we want to live strong. That's what herbalism and holistic healing really focuses on. I know you see a lot of people kind of jumping into the world of teas and tinctures and all of that, which is great. But like I say, always make sure you do your research. No two bodies, no two persons are the same. Even what I recommend for me and what worked for me may not work for you. But I really, really love herbalism and I love this space because you can tailor what you need specifically for you. If you know you need better lung function, you need better brain capacity, your joints are ill, you need better eyesight, better vision, better mind clarity, you can literally search and research herbs that will serve those purposes for you. There are books, there are tons of books, but there's so many resources. There are actually too many resources that have been tried and true and developed and written by people who have been in the game. There are people that have done this, they've studied it, they've reached it, it is their life's work, it is their passion. There's so much, so much, and it can be overwhelming. My biggest word to people who are trying to get into herbalism and holistic healing: find what's important to you, find what's been dealing heavy with you, maybe on your body or your mind or your spirit or your heart. find what it is, do a little bit of research and start there. You'll be surprised what you learn from just that alone. Physically, you'll feel better. Your energy levels will be something you've never seen before. You'll have more vitality, you'll have more strength. I think one of my favorite parts about my herbalism journey has been my brain clarity. Like, I don't really experience brain fog much at all. And if I do feel like I'm starting to have brain fog where like I just am not using my brain as best as I can, I know exactly what herbs and things to grab in my closet in order to help that and correct that. The easiest ways I say you can get started, you start with herbal teas. There are things that are pre-packaged, or if you want to kind of tailor them a little bit more specifically to yourself, you can buy specific ingredients and create your own teas. But there are also tinctures. Tinctures are herbal blends that have been extracted in alcohol. And when I say alcohol, I mean like grain alcohol, like 151 proof alcohol. Most tinctures are alcohol based, although I think there are some brands that are alcohol free, like Mary Ruth. These are pre-made, they're pre-packaged, and they're done really well a lot of the times, but just make sure you do your research as always. Remember, herbalism and holistic healing doesn't have to be that complicated. It can be as simple as adding essential oils to your routine. There are essential oils that are known and linked to have certain benefits in the body, in the mind, and the spirit. Whether you're dabbing them on your skin, you're adding them to your shower routine, maybe you're dropping them in your shower or in your bath. There's so many routes. There are actually too many routes. So don't be afraid. If you're willing and able, definitely try herbalism and holistic healing. I promise you, it is life-changing. It's been monumental to me. It's a really, really big, important part of my wellness and spiritual and just health journey overall. It's really, really changed my life. And that rounds up my top 5 wellness trends I think you should be embracing this year. And not just this year, honestly, next year, every year moving forward, because remember, the goal here is long-term wellness. We want to be our most well and healthy and beautiful and full and sexiest selves our entire lives. Like, we want to max it out as long as possible. So I hope this helps someone. I hope you guys learned something. As always, if you have a question, if you have a comment, anything, feel free to leave it down below. As I mentioned earlier, do not forget to leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want more. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.